shared legal guidelines from Robert Kelly, so make sure you read those on Slack. We can't really get that to everybody else in the state or people that just come in from it being shared on the site. But for us Convention of States people, you need to read those guidelines and abide by that. Last thing, I said I'd keep it short. Last thing is Convention of States University. If you haven't taken the course for your role, please do. I'm going to be sharing with Dale a spreadsheet of all the state leads.
I did mine.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So I'll be sharing a spreadsheet with Dale on that.
Now I finally know how to be a state director. Finally found that out. I've been searching for that answer a long time. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say, I'm going to share a spreadsheet with Dale. It's really primarily district captains, and so he can help you guys find the Convention of States University site if you haven't been there to take the course for your role. And the other ones, take them. It'll make you a well-rounded person. You'll see other things you can do in the state. It'll open your eyes to other opportunities you can do. You don't have to be limited by what your role description is. So,
all right.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Rodney. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to mute him again here now. Next thing I want to announce to everyone, and I decided to do this right at the beginning. You know, we talked about having, we had planned and talked about having a physical gathering this summer, sometime this summer, like we did a few years ago at the church there in Carmel. But of course, since the virus pandemic hit, and so physical gatherings of that nature just don't seem to be in the works right now. So what we're planning is a virtual gathering. And so I want everyone, we haven't got the final date set, but we're looking at June 6th or June 13th. Those are Saturday dates. And we're in the process of lining up Mark Meckler as our host, as our guest for that virtual gathering. And we'll have Mark on, and I think there's going to be a done deal here very soon. I was hoping to get word before our meeting this evening, but I didn't. So we have requested Mark to be on our virtual gathering starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday, June 6th or June 13th. So kind of keep those dates open right now. So we'll have Mark on. We've got a couple major awards that we want to hand out, and we want Mark to hand those out. So, and of course, we'll have him make comments and do a Q&A period. So keep, we'll be feeding you more information as we learn and get things settled in. All right, next thing, new leaders that have come on board. We have some new district captains that have just come on board in April. Bobby Jackson in District 77, Mike Riffle, or is that Riffle? I'm not sure. District 67, and Aaron Clark in District 47. So welcome aboard, guys, and we'll get them on camera here in later meetings. Now, I mentioned this at our state call in March that we did on a recording basis, but I want to mention him again, and that is Larry Hudson has been promoted to Region Captain, and Region Captain for Region 5, and we're also twisting his arm to handle Region 4. So Larry's going to be handling 2 regions. Larry, are you on here this evening?
I am.
There you are. Let me get you on there. Are you on camera or are you just on audio?
I'm on audio. I'm not sure how I get on camera.
All right. All right. Well, Larry, congrats. And Gary, you're on. I know you're on, right, Gary? Where are you, Gary? You want to unmute yourself?
Which Gary are you referring to?
Gary Harbaugh. Okay, Gary, you're.
Took me a sec to get unmuted, but yeah, here
I just unmuted you. I can barely hear you. You can speak up a little bit, but Gary, you got anything you want to say about Larry? Make it nice now.
I like Larry because Larry's a go-getter, and he's looking for things to do, and is doing a great job of going after things and recruiting people and getting people trained.
Okay. And I would agree with that. I think Larry has really impressed me here in the last year, and certainly done an outstanding job with the information table, and has really taken on the Capitol visits. I've really been impressed with how Larry's gotten involved in the Capitol visits and working with Jack Dirk and lining up our Capitol visits and legislators. So Larry, have you got anything you want to say?
Well, I'm happy to do what I can. And Region 5, Melba, Kaiser, myself, hopefully we'll get Jimmy Colvin on here in the not too distant future up in Anderson. I'm not that familiar with Region 4, but there are 12 House districts over there. And I think we have, Chad Michaels coming on in Kokomo. I know Courtney Love and Dallas Halcomb. And I think Fred Dennison are all DCs in Region 4. So I'll be reaching out to contact them, and we'll get on the hook to some of the volunteers in those various House districts and see if we can't draft a few more district captains.
All right, good, excellent. Well, Larry, congratulations, and thanks for coming on board and taking on this region captain role. We need more region captains, folks, so thank you again, Larry. All right, let's move on now. I'm going to skim through these reports. We're not going to spend any time on them for the sake of time tonight. Training tracking report. Now, all these reports that we normally take a little time to talk about, these will all be pinned to the general channel in Slack, so you can take a look at them and look at them closely and study them. The training tracking report, the main thing here, I don't know, Paul, if you want to say anything about this, but the main thing here is that we now have mentors for all of our trainees, all of the people in training. We've been working hard on getting mentors set up. So mentors have been very, very critical to our training program. You have anything, Paul, that you want to add to that?
We have mentors for everybody but Scarlett Wainscott, our Veterans Coalition Director. So if anybody would like to step up and mentor her, that would be appreciated.
All right, great. Okay, districts per region report. Won't go into spend any time on this either. The only thing I want to say is we're up to 25 districts. So we are slowly but surely increasing the number of districts that we have in our state. So that's good. District captains in 25 districts. Grassroots tracking. Very pleased to see this. This is where we track the number of supporters that come in every month to our state. And I just want to call your attention to one number on here, and that's this in the lower right-hand corner, that yellow highlighted number, 1,154 new supporters for the month of April. That's really good, folks. We are, that's a really good number. And we are, so far this year, we are on target to hit our 52,000 mission target for the year. Okay, Mission Excellence tracking report. This is what Gary puts together every month. This is shows us how our district captains are doing and how active they are for each month, as well as throughout the year. And we've got some district captains that are very active and are doing an outstanding job. Gary, you got any quick comments you want to make about this?
Yeah, I'd like to make a couple comments. Got a couple late reports in, so those last numbers in the bottom of that column should boost up to 62, 15, and 52.
Good.
And
good.
So I logged a lot of COS University training courses, gave people points for those that they've been taking. The trainees that I didn't know previously, but once we got that tracking report, I see courses they've completed. So I plugged some numbers in for that. And the other thing that's getting points and great activity is mentoring of district captains. So like to see more activity by more people, but we're doing a great job. And every month the numbers seem to get bigger. So that looks good.
Good, good. All right, thanks. And we're gonna make it a point to recognize those of you that are performing well on this. So I hope we can recognize you more on certainly on future state calls. But looking good, good deal. Okay. Next, legislative. Paul, you want to say a few words?
Sure. As far as the COS Action app, we've been harping on y'all to get that app and download it. I imagine everybody on the call here has already downloaded that to their phone. What I've started to do is every Saturday, I'll be sending out a notification to everybody on the app reminding you to document at least one thing that you did in the past week, to create an action report on the app. We really would like to give people credit for what they're doing, basically, and keep track of what's going on there. As far as a DC training program, I've been working to automate the tracking of that. So what we're going to change is, instead of the trainees getting a PDF with all the courses they need to take, we're going to move that to a Google Docs spreadsheet, a central location where all the trainees can log whatever they've completed, and that will automatically flow up into the training tracking sheet for the mentors to look at. So we're going to really simplify that process. I've got the sheet set up. I'm just working on the training videos to go with it, and I'm hoping to have this go live this weekend, so you'll hear more about this.
Yeah, I know Paul's been working hard. I think this is going to be a great improvement to our training program. So you, as the trainee, you'll be able to tell us what you've accomplished, and you'll be entering the information on what you've accomplished. So I think that's a very good concept, and I think we're gonna apply that concept to the mission excellence plan that Gary does too. So look for some information coming on that. Okay, Paul, the target legislator report, that's slowly improving.
Yeah, no big changes this last month. It's been kind of tough to meet with legislators, so we can just skip on past this.
Okay. All right. Again, it's pinned. It'll be pinned. So, all right. Thanks, Paul. Oh boy, here comes Ken. Okay, Ken. Now you got to keep your comments brief. All right.
Brief. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, that's brief.
That's brief enough. Yes.
Okay.
What you got going on, Ken?
What do we got going on? Well, we'll start with Marengo Mike. Marengo Mike is much better now. His health is in good shape now that we've got him on another computer. We had to put him on another computer in order to get him up and running, and he is now cranking out some newsletter columns. We'll follow up on that in a bit. He's also continuing with Indiana Live and trying to get Dale into the top spot in watched programs. So Marengo Mike's busy and back at it. So we'll see more of Marengo Mike. As I mentioned, he's going to be doing something for the newsletter that'll lead me into basically the newsletter and where we're at with that. We've actually amazingly made some great progress this past couple of weeks. The newsletter, Susan is got that really ready to go. She's got a template, and we've actually had a newsletter we were hoping to get out in March, but ran into a few snafus, and I think we've got that to the point now where we're almost there. what we've had to do. And if Rodney's still on, he can let me know if we've done this correctly. But following the Missouri state Missouri newsletter pathway, I received from National a letter from what is his name again here? Now it's it's Randy Rayner from the help desk. We apparently, what we are going to have to do is we'll have to get one of our SIAs involved. With our template already being created, we have to have our template looked at by National, and once it's reviewed by them, they will place into that template a special code, and that code then would be recognized by Citizens Builder and would recognize the state that we are. So I don't think, according to what I had viewed a ways back, that we're going to have a password and that we're actually going to be using the National MailChimp application. But this code apparently that they will put in, and maybe it'll have a password, I'm not sure, that's not been updated yet, but that code will recognize our template, and we'll be able to use the Citizens Builder by using the MailChimp template that we've created. Will allow Susan to update that very easily every month, and we should be good to go. So as soon as it gets reviewed, I don't know how long that'll take. Maybe, like I said, maybe Rodney can comment on this later, but once we have that code and we can start, get that reviewed, we'll be ready to go with the newsletter. So I think hopefully by the end of this month or by May, certainly, that we will have our newsletter headed out.
Okay, good.
And that's about where we're at.
Okay, thank you very much. I see we got John Ackerman on tonight for a change. John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I had to unmute myself.
Yeah.
Just audio tonight.
Glad to see you can make it tonight. You got anything going on, John?
Well, I'm just continuing to do the 2 Facebook posts every day. And, one of them is always trying to recruit people to be social media warriors, to write letters to the editor, to be district captains, to be region captains and all that. So just working the program and waiting for results to come in.
All right, John, thank you. You're doing a great job. I always enjoy seeing the updates that you do on our Facebook page. So,
well, thank you.
Keep up the good work, John. Okay, I just want to just mention a few things very quickly. See our live broadcast, we're coming along very good on that. The numbers are continuing to improve. We're doing a series right now where we're interviewing all the Convention of States regional directors, and we'll be wrapping up that series with an interview with Rodney. And then we'll be bringing back Debbie Stewart to continue our constitutional literacy series. So doing good on that. I just wanted to mention one more thing about in the comms area. Ken and I have put together a commercial. We're referring to it as a commercial on the COS Indiana Live broadcast. In other words, it's about a 7-minute video telling people about what the broadcast is all about. We're trying very hard now to get that put on the National Convention of States Facebook page. And we're in the process of getting that done. We want to get that posted on there. And of course, we'll be posting it on our state Facebook page. But so, it's all about promoting the broadcast and getting more people to listen in on it. Okay. Well, I wanted to bring on our Young Americans for COS director this evening, Maya Phillips. There she is. And Maya, you want to tell us about what you just won?
Yeah, so there was a national scholarship with the Hero Foundation, which is the home education recognition organization, and they had a scholarship for service and volunteerism. And so I applied for it, and I put down my service with the Convention Estates organization, and I was able to win the scholarship to help me with college.
All right, congratulations, Maya. We're so proud of you. I'll tell you, everybody, give Maya a hand on that.
Thank you.
I think that's really great. Now don't let Dad get a hold of any of that money, okay?
No.
That lets Dad keep some of his own money.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. For in case any of you that have missed it, Maya's headed for college this fall to Patrick Henry. Is it University Patrick Henry University? Yeah,
Patrick Henry
College. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there on the sticker. So now last month Maya spoke to two of the homeschool classes that Debbie Stewart from the Constitutional Literacy series. She is a homeschool teacher, and she let Maya address the both of the classes, and tells me she did an outstanding job. We were hoping, excuse me, folks. We were hoping that someone would, one of the students might step forward and take Maya's place, but hasn't happened yet. But we're still hoping that it will. Okay, Maya, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, don't think it. Do we have Tim on tonight? Yeah, Tim, you're there. You got anything? Let's go to Tim is our, of course, one of our SIAs, but the state prayer contact. Tim, you got anything? I'm trying to unmute you. You got anything you would like to say? Righty. Okay, we'll move on then. Well, this is an area that we wanted to allow some more time to address, and that's around the horn. Just so everyone knows, our May state call will be May 27th. And I want you to let me know what you think about the Zoom meeting this evening. Do you like it, or do you want to stay with free conference call? Free conference call is doing a better job now, and plus some of you have made me aware of some things about Zoom, some security issues, some other issues about Zoom. So we'll continue to monitor those, but let me know if you think the Zoom meeting this evening is a better format than free conference call, and we'll continue to work on deciding which avenue we want to go here. Okay, so let me go around up here to the guest list and see if there's anything. Who else is on here? Diane, you got anything you want to say this evening?
Oh, yes. First of all, congratulations, Maya. That is really exciting news. And just so impressed with all the work going on here and all the reporting. This just looks like a well-oiled machine. So really enjoyed the call. Great job. And I'm glad that you learned to be a state director, Dale.
I know. You know, there's a lot of things you didn't tell me about.
Really? I think that was the case from day one. That's for sure. You figured it out. Good for you.
All right. All right. Now, Diane, we definitely want you to be on that virtual gathering call that we do in June.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you.
We definitely want you to be on that. Okay. John, we talked to John. Melba, are you back yet? I don't see you on the screen here. There
I'm
you
back.
All right.
I wanted to ask you, the newsletter, is that going to be state only, or will there be national news also?
It's going to be mainly state.
Okay.
I think we'll probably have a little something on national, but it'll be mainly state.
There'll be a section down the bottom on national, but yeah, it won't take up a
Well,
whole portion.
I guess my only concern is that the DCs don't wind up writing something on national news in the newsletter. That's the same as what you're putting out or what Sue Lyon is putting out. That's my only concern and the reason for my question. I do want to know, I understand that you were supposed to have some kind of conference call on Saturday to figure out who might be able to take over Module 2 training. Has that been determined? I don't know if everyone knows that we no longer
Yeah,
have Chris Miller on
it
board.
has been determined. Chris Miller is going to continue doing Module 2, and Tim Heidenreich is going to help him do that.
Okay.
But Chris is going to continue being the main
Great.
person on it.
Okay, great.
All right.
So
thank
he'll
you.
be reaching out to, or he or Tim will be reaching out to our DCs in training to
Yes.
get through Module 2? Okay,
Yes.
great.
yes.
Thank you. That's
And
it.
also, Melba, I promise I will get your name straight on the next podcast.
That's fine. I just wanted to let you know that is actually my name. It's my
Okay,
entire
I'm
name.
glad you clarified.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really am. All right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute you here. Okay, who we got next here? John, Gary, Gary Spielman. You got anything you want to add? Pardon me?
No, I I do not have a whole lot. Just been sitting at home. Looking forward to going back to work on Monday.
Well, good. Where do you work, Gary?
I work here in Kendallville. I work for an automotive a paint company. So we've been, since the automotive's been shut down, we've been shut down.
But you're going back to work Monday, huh?
Yeah, I got the call today, want me to come back. So I'm like, yeah, I'll be there.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. All right. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you.
Thomas. Let me unmute Thomas.
Unmute me.
You're
Okay.
you're unmuted, but don't take advantage of it now.
Oh, come on. I've got, what, 20 minutes to kill? Oh,
No.
well, let's see. We were talking about what we were talking about. Oh, the Open State program. Well, we have our county is starting to open up slowly. So that's because they have all these things like restaurants that people can go in, but you can only have 10 people in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And you got to maintain that, not 6 foot. Remember, that's just 6 foot on one side. It's 12 feet across.
Okay.
People don't realize that. 12 feet, that's 6 feet on each side of you. That's a lot of space.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, I think I'm done.
All right. Thanks. Holy smokes. Okay. Where'd he go here? I've lost him. All right. Larry, John, Vicky, are you on? I see your. Vicky Mooring, are you on there?
I'm on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are. Okay. All right. Got anything you want to say?
I do. First of all, I wanted to congratulate Maya.
All right.
And I have put my name in the hat to be a mentor, and I haven't been called. So if you still need one.
Good. We've, as a matter of fact, we've got, well, I mentioned earlier, we've got 3 new trainees. And so we're gonna be needing some more mentors for those. So
Yeah.
good deal. Did you see that? You heard that, Paul? And Gary?
Yes, I did hear that.
Okay, and Gary. Now,
Hey,
for
Dale,
everyone, yeah.
can I jump in and interrupt you? I just
Well,
am looking at my,
Go ahead.
I'm looking at my phone, and we got George Ward and Richard Loken who are waiting, trying to get in.
Well, I don't know what's holding it up.
That's where George is.
It says waiting for host to let me in. That's what George said. I'm not
Okay,
pointing any
there.
fingers. I'm just reading my text messages.
Well, I think I just admitted them both.
Okay, cool.
I think I did. I think.
I'll shut up then.
All right. Okay. All right, Vicki, anything else? I didn't mean to cut you off there. No?
Nope, that's it.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Well, let's see who else is, I don't see George and Richard yet come up here. But anyway, okay. Anybody got anything else? Rodney, you got anything else you want to say? We actually got a few minutes left here. No, no, Rodney, I guess, didn't have anything else to say. Anybody got anything else they want to
Oh,
say?
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought I unmuted and I didn't. I missed the button. Yeah, so Ken, if you want to call me or I can call you about what I know about the newsletter or think I know about the newsletter and how Missouri's doing it. But don't forget markmeckler.com, or if you want to do markmeckler.locals.com, either one will take you there. It's a forum for all like-minded people to get in there and discuss like-minded things, and you won't get put in social media jail. And if you haven't heard or forgot that I'd posted it a couple of times before, there's the Mark Meckler podcast. You need to go look for that and get in there. And he has some really good podcasts. I think Paul's talked about that before.
okay. All right. Thanks, Rodney. Okay, folks.
And thanks for all you guys do. You are a wonderful team, by the way. Growing and doing great things. Sorry, I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Okay, well, believe it or not, we made it under our 40 minutes. So that's quite an accomplishment, actually. So anyway, I want to thank everyone. Once again, thank you all for the job you're doing. Keep up the good work. We are leading the way. Oh, I see George now. George is here and Richard. George, you got any? Can you hear me, George? Where?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm not going to go into details right now because I will regret what I say.
Yeah. Thank you, George. Thank you. All right. Well, sorry for the snafu on holding you up, bringing you in here. This is just all new to me. So.
No problem. No problem.
So once again, everyone, let me know what you thought about using this service tonight.
I've been on other Zoom videos before, and they went smooth as silk. I thought this wouldn't be any problem. I just finished a Windows update, so it might have something to do with that as well. I always get headaches after a Windows update.
I'm sure, George. I'm sure it was me.
Oh, okay.
You can blame me. You can blame
okay.
me. All right. I still don't see Richard on here. Okay, that's a wrap. And thank you very much. I think I recorded this tonight, so I'll post the recording or get the recording out to everyone if you want to look at it again and review it. So. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work.
All right. Thanks, Dale.
Yeah, good night.